Most people grab a sandblaster thinking they can just hook it up to whatever compressor is sitting in the corner of the garage. But this thing is a quick reality check. It is a serious piece of kit that demands respect, specifically when it comes to air volume. If you are running one of those tiny pancake compressors, you are going to have a bad time. This tool needs a steady diet of at least 4 CFM at 90 psi to actually do its job. Anything less, and you are just going to be standing there watching it sputter while the pressure drops off a cliff. It is not just about the pressure. It is about having enough air moving through the line to keep the media flowing. What makes this one interesting is the 2-in-1 design. You have the gravity feed set up, which is perfect for those smaller, fiddly jobs where you need precision, and then there is the siphon feed for when you have a larger surface to clear. That 7-foot hose for the siphon mode is a nice touch, but keep in mind that it relies on the vacuum created by that high airflow. If your compressor is struggling, that vacuum just won't happen. The build quality feels solid, especially with those ceramic nozzles. They hold up way better than the cheap plastic ones you see on entry-level gear, which is a relief because nobody wants to stop every 10 minutes to swap out a worn-down tip. Now here is the part that catches most people off guard. Moisture is the absolute enemy here. If your air supply has even a hint of humidity, your media is going to clump up and clog the nozzle instantly. You really need to run an inline water trap or a filter. It is a bit of extra setup, sure, but it is the difference between a smooth, consistent stream of abrasive and a frustrating afternoon of clearing jams. It handles standard media like aluminum oxide or glass beads quite well, provided you stick to that 46 to 100 grit range. In the hand, it feels balanced enough, though it does get a bit heavy once you have been working for a while. It is clearly built for someone who has a proper shop setup rather than a casual weekend warrior with limited space. If you have the right compressor to back it up, it is a workhorse that gets the job done without much fuss. Just don't expect it to perform miracles if you are trying to run it on a tiny tank. It is a capable tool, but it definitely has a specific appetite for air that you have to satisfy if you want to see it shine.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.